Sam, we'll be together forever and ever.
Oh, I would like to. Believe me, there's nothing more that I would like.
Well, then you are insane.
To go along with your rotten schemes, Ivy, I would have to be.
And what good would killing me do?
Well, for one thing, Ivy, you're evil.
And you're so pure of heart, I suppose.
Forcing me to use my own son in this twisted plan of yours to break up Sam and Grace? Making me lie? Letting John think that Grace is really his mother? Wanting him to develop feelings for her? To grow attached? Well, to hell with that. I will not go through with it. I will not let you force me to hurt my own son. It's over, Ivy. It is over. Forget it, Ivy. I will not let you use John in some sick plot to get Sam. I will not let John think that he's finally found his mother.
David, I am giving your son something he has dreamed about his entire life. You should be thanking me.
For what? Grace isn't his mother. It's only going to cause him pain.
Why? He never has to know that he isn't her son. All you have to do is keep convincing people that you were married to Grace and that you had a child, and make Grace realize how important that child, that beautiful child that she lost so long ago is to her, which shouldn't be very hard, considering what a devoted mother Grace is. She would do anything for a child of hers. That's why my plan is so perfect.
Please, your plan is corrupt, not to mention cruel.
But you can't do anything to derail it now, David. The emotional stakes are far too high. You can't risk devastating John. Now think about that.
I'm warning you, Ivy.
Oh, you're going to do it. You're going to do it for his sake, David. You're going to break up Sam and Grace for John. And I'll have Sam back in no time.
No. No, I will not do it. I will not.
You're going to do exactly what I tell you to do, David. Because you don't have a choice. Don't you ever forget that. One word from me and you are ruined. And if your precious son ever learned the truth about you, oh, well, he would be far more hurt than believing that Grace, wonderful Grace, is his mother. You would destroy him and yourself. And then where would you be? I knew you'd see things my way.
I hate you for this, Ivy.
Whatever. David, bring me my wheelchair. I'm actually really glad you're here because I had the most wonderful idea while I was sleeping. My next step in my plan to break up Sam and Grace, and I'm going to implement it tonight. Oh, yes. It's going to be a gala affair.
I know this is a mistake to ask, but what exactly are you planning?
Ooh, far too many things to list. But I'll give you the highlights. I am going to drive a permanent wedge between Sam and Grace with you and your son's help. I'll give you the specifics later.
Can't wait.
I made a promise, David, that I was going to spend this New Year's Eve with Sam, and by God, one way or another, I will. I'm also going to get Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald out of my son's life for good.
Party on Ivy.
This isn't funny, David. That girl is pregnant, and I know the baby is not Ethan's. I'm 100% sure that child is Julian's. She slept with him when they had their accidental marriage in Bermuda.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Ivy. You're nothing if you're not vicious. Using my son is rotten enough. But to destroy a young girl's life, not to mention your own son's. Oh yeah, believe me, he will be badly hurt by this.
At first, perhaps. But then he'll realize that I am saving him from a life of hell with Teresa. That girl is a liar and a cheat who will stop at nothing to get what she wants.
Sounds very familiar.
Not only will I get Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald out of Ethan's life for good, I'm going to get Julian out of mine.
But the only thing I'm not quite clear on is how you plan to get Julian out of your life.
Well, when the truth comes out, everyone is gonna go crazy. But Teresa's big brother, Luis, he will go berserk. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, you mean he'll...
I'm going to get rid of Julian permanently. Get it? Hello? Grace. Hello, it's Ivy. How are your holidays? Perfect, I'm sure.
Yes, they've been just wonderful. Thank you, Ivy.
Well, I won't keep you. I'm just throwing a New Year's Eve party here, and I would love it if you and Sam could come.
Oh, well, you know, that's really nice, but, Ivy, we've got some other plans tonight.
Pity. Well, if anything changes, you know you're always welcome.
Thank you. That was Ivy. She invited us to a party tonight.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna step foot in the Crane Mansion tonight.
Well, I guess your little plan's a bust.
Not in the least. Because you're going to find a way to make certain that Grace and Sam come to my party.
And how exactly am I gonna do that?
You're a smart man, David. You'll think of something. Well, there is one thing you can always use to make sure that Grace does whatever you want. Your son. All right, caterer's taken care of. Parking attendants. What else do I need to do here? Oh. Ivy Crane.
This is your favorite private detective, Mrs. C, with interesting news.
It had better be.
I just tailed Teresa to an abortion clinic and saw her go inside. Interesting enough?
I don't believe it. If that lowlife little liar thinks she is going to get out of this mess by getting rid of that baby, she is making the biggest mistake of her life. I couldn't have asked for anything better. It's bad enough that Teresa conceived a child with Julian. Ethan will never forgive her for that, but to have an abortion, Ethan will despise her even more. Oh, when I am finished exposing her tonight, Teresa will be ruined.